So, as I already said, the trip was quite amusing and fine and great. I learned a lot out of it because especially about using the bike tripod. I know now that it is no good idea to use the bike tripod in general, and it is no even worse idea to make time lapses of recordings. Thank you, Markus Prell. I feel for your eyes. I will not do this again. I think whenever possible I will use my arm as the bike tripod or the camera tripod instead of the handlebar tripod, because the shaking is just too heavy, and I fear for the life of my camera because all the shaking goes quite into the camera, and this cannot be good for any mechanical parts inside there. We live in digital times, but there are still mechanical parts inside there, and I don't think that it's a good idea to use such a handlebar tripod. I will still use it if I know that the route I am riding on is quite flat and there are no bumps or only slight bumps, but I will not do real mountain biking in the forest with this. I fear that this would destroy my little camera, and I can't afford a new one soon. So, and that was my first time I filmed a episode of AlionLive in populated, how do you call it? Let me think, urban area. I have to get used to it before I do it the next time, and I think I will do another episode showing you some places of Hamburg, but not that soon, because I have to get used to film and talking into a camera in front of bazillions of people. Yeah, the folks looked quite strange at me when I was talking to the camera in English language. One guy came up to me and said, "What country are you coming from?" And I said, "Germany." I come from Hamburg, and he looked at me like, "Oh, you are crazy." Okay, sometimes it was amusing, sometimes it was just annoying, and I don't like it, and I prefer to videotape in nature, forest and stuff. And the next AlionLive will most probably be somewhere far out in the forest, or somewhere far out in the fields. I don't like riding a bike in urban areas. I don't like using a camera in urban areas. I hate all that stuff, sincerely. So what else to say? Not much. I will talk about the issues we had recently about No More Mr. Nice Guy, and the controversy about the download count and all that stuff. I will talk about this in a separate video, and I will not touch this yet. The next AlionLive will be in German language again, and I will be much fluid, most probably, because German is my native language, English isn't. So have a bit of mercy with me when I'm doing and place the th at the wrong places, like thwomp, these and stuff. You will not believe it. I have a Oxford certificate of English from somewhere in the medieval ages. It's very, very long ago. I was so young back then, and my brain was so much more functional back then. Believe me, I know the troubles of getting old, and am I old? I'm 43. Okay, for some of you I am a grandpa, for some of you I am a youngster. I still cannot get used to it, and there are so many people out there watching my stuff, reading my stuff, and of different ages. My oldest music fan is, let me think, 96 years, and he's online. He's online. He has a Facebook profile. I will not give you his address right now, but believe me. And my youngest music fan is about 6 years young and has a Facebook profile also. It's a crazy world, people. So, what else to say? I think there's not much more to say than bye. And like Michael Jackson said, I love you all. Okay, red wine. Yeah, today no beer. Today it's the red wine, which drives me to the max of my power, people. And yeah, see you in AlionLive episode 4. And another thing, some people asked me to do more funny stuff, and I promise you, I will do more funny stuff. I will do so much funny stuff. You will not be able to stand it. I promise you. I have a lot of crazy ideas, and I will give it all to you. You want fun? You get fun. So, yes, not I'm funny. You are funny, because you are watching all this trash, and you are watching me drinking beer and riding somewhere on my bike and stuff. You are funny, not I'm funny. I'm just filming all the shit I'm doing, and you are watching it. That's the problem, if there's any. So, I love you really, you crazy people, and I will talk about the people I don't love in that video I promised to do about the reactions on No More Mr. Nice Guy. Do I look like I have a Adolf Hitler beard? I had now I start talking. Okay, I must say this. I had a guy who asked me, is this just bad lighting, or do you have a Hitler beard? You know, like this. And I looked at the recordings, and sometimes, and even the preview picture on YouTube, if you look at it at a very bad monitor. You see that I have a Hitler beard, and I was talking to my girlfriend and I said, "No more, Mr. Nice Guy. I will take down all the downloads. No downloads. Everywhere will be available. Listen to me. This will be a blitzkrieg." Okay, folks. You told me I should do more funny things. I will do more funny things. And by the way, Adolf Hitler is a favorite of me. Not that I like him very much, but I like to imitate him. Shit, I don't have enough hair to make this typical. Maybe I will take one of those pencils, you know, where the girls paint their eyes with, like until they look like gothics, and I will do some here or there. I don't know. I must look it up, and I will look like a real Adolf Hitler. Wollt ihr den totalen Krieg? Nein? No. Goebbels said this. Many people confuse this. Goebbels said, "Do you want total war?" Okay. Much senseless information. It's late at night here. I want to drink some more red wine and go to bed and dream about you and ripping your heads off and eating your eyeballs and oh shit, that's the swamp zombie inside me. I can't help it. It was that night 3 weeks ago when I was on tour for you, and then I sat down on that park bench, switched on the camera light, and it attracted that swamp zombie which came from the back and no, I'm a swamp zombie too. Nice disguise, yeah? I still look like a human, but I don't be an animal. I am converted. My brain is just like that of a swamp zombie. Okay, now finally, don't buy stuff. I hate capitalism. Don't buy stuff. Buy my music, yeah. That's the right stuff to buy, but don't buy anything else. Okay, you may buy some food and some beer. Until AlionLive Part 4, Episode 4. Swamp zombie attack again.